Good morning one and all. Now in today's class we'll be studying about cooperative organization. Now it is also called as cooperative organization or cooperative society. Now first let us see what is the meaning of cooperative society. Now cooperative society has its objectives, the promotion of economic interest of its members. So now imagine that you have seen whichever the cooperative societies which are there, okay, then anyone can be a part of that. Okay, when they purchase certain shares, then they become a part of that cooperative society. It is also called as a term shareholder. Now what do you mean by share? Okay, share means a part, a portion of that particular profit which we get. And whenever you purchase the shares in that particular company or any kind of a society, then you become a shareholder of that. Now based on that we'll be studying about nature of cooperative organization. Okay, now in that first one is what? Voluntary association. Now what do you mean by voluntary association? Means here there is no compulsion that okay specifically these people only should try to purchase the shares or these person only should become a part of the cooperative organization. There is no compulsion. Anyone can be a part of the cooperative organization. So it is a voluntary association. Okay. The next one is legal entity. Now what do you mean by legal entity? In that one term is specified there, that is perpetual succession and common seal. First of all, you need to understand that what do you mean by perpetual succession. Perpetual succession means what? Continuous existence. Okay, this term which is there, that is perpetual succession, that is called as what? Continuous existence. Continuous existence means what? This cooperative organization will run continuously. It is a never ending process. Okay, now here the members may come and go, but the society or the organization will remain permanent. It will never come to an end. Like simple example I'll give you that. Now when you are there in BBA first year, then afterwards when you go to the final year and when you pass out and go from the college, okay, it doesn't mean that the college will be closed down. Okay, when you pass out and go, the other students will be coming, okay, and the organ means whichever the institution will run. So similarly in the cooperative organization, the members may come and go. They may purchase the shares one time and afterwards they may be a part of the society. They may be a shareholder. But the society or the organization will remain permanent, or the society will remain continuous in existence. That is called as what? Perpetual succession. So perpetual succession means what? Continuous existence. The society will run continuously. Okay, and common seal also. So legal entity means what? There is a perpetual succession and the common seal. The next one is what? Equal voting right. Now what do you mean by equal voting right? Everyone has an equal right to vote. Okay, like as I've told you that shareholders are there, okay, and board of directors. Now already you know who is called as a shareholder, okay, who will purchase the shares in that particular organization. So when they purchase the shares, they become a part of that particular organization or institution. Okay, so these are called as the shareholders. And they have a right to vote the board of directors. Okay, like everyone will be having the equal voting right. Okay, so like that way there is a equal voting right. Each and every person or each and every shareholder who has purchased the shares from that particular organization, they have a equal voting right, okay, in order to vote who? The board of directors. Okay, that is the third point. Then the next one is what? Service motive. Now what is the main objective, okay, and what is the main motto of this cooperative organization? Rendering good services to the people. Okay, so providing good services or rendering good services to the people, that is called as a service motive. Okay, the next one is disposal of profit. Now how the profit will be distributed. Distribution of profit will be done. Okay, so the distribution of profit will be done in the form of the ratio wise, whichever suppose if the equal ratio has been given, or whatever the proportion or whatever the ratio has been given, on that basis only the profit will be distributed among the members. That is disposal of profit. Like just think that if the company is getting 1 lakh profit, among that profit, how, on what basis the distribution will be done. And see here, now it will be dependent upon the number of shareholders also. Now the society, it has been getting this much amount of profit. So like suppose if the shareholders are something 50, okay, so on that basis, number of how many shareholders are there, based on that only the profit distribution will be done, and it will be done on the basis of the ratio wise. It can be the equal ratio or what proportion or what ratio is been given. Then open membership. See, open membership means what? Now this kind of a cooperative society, there is no restriction. There is no restriction that these people only has to purchase the shares and become the member. Okay, or there is no restriction that only this kind of a individual has to purchase the shares. It has been open to any member. It has been open to any kind of a person, and they can become a member or they can become a part or shareholder of that particular organization or that particular society. That is open membership. The next one is what? Economic motive. Now in this economic motive it comes, okay, arrangement of what all credit facilities are there, then whatever marketing facilities, and available land for construction of houses. Now for this also whatever marketing facilities have been provided. Okay, means here in marketing facilities comes what? Okay, providing proper means advertisement, sales, promotional activities. Okay, and making available land for construction of houses. So making available how much land is required for construction of houses. So that also comes in the economic motive. Then the next one is what? Mutual help. Now this carefully you need to understand. One term is been given for that, for mutual help. Okay, that is what? All for each and each for all. Now what do you mean by this each for all and all for each? Okay, this means what? One person or one individual, okay, they will contribute to the whole society, and the society also has to play an important role for the individual. Like this you can properly understand in case of we'll take example of the organization. Now what happens in the organization? Individuals are there. Okay, it can be the employee, okay, worker, manager, okay, or any departmental manager and all that. So based on that, if any individual is there, okay, now see here individual goals will be there. Okay, then after fulfilling the individual goals, group goals are there and organizational goals are there. So individual goals means what? As a single individual, how they are fulfilling the individual needs. Because see, as an individual he can be the employee also. So as an employee, what all goal he is having? He will be having some goal or target. So he will work hard to fulfill his goal as an individual. Then group goals are there. Okay, group goals means forming different groups and all that, and they will be setting their goals. Okay, and afterwards organizational objectives or organizational goals will be there. It doesn't mean that okay, the main objective of the organization is profit making, okay, profit making, or they want to earn a good name or reputation in the market. That will be the main objective of the organization. Okay, so here first individual goals are also to be satisfied and the organizational goals are also to be satisfied. Now you just imagine that if there were no employees or workers in the organization, the industry or organization cannot run like that way only. It doesn't run only with only machines which are there. If you keep only the machines and tell them to start or run automatically, it doesn't run. Okay, for that certain employees or workers are essential. So here even the organization need people and also the people need organization, because as I told you, organization without the people or employees cannot be run. Or even the people or people also, they want to get a job in the organization. So that term is there, each for all and all for each. Okay. Now this is all about the cooperative society or cooperative organization. Now only you need to remember in that the nature of cooperative organization is what? Voluntary association. There is no restriction that only these specific people has to take part in the organization or be a shareholder in the organization. There is no compulsion. Anyone can be a part or a shareholder of that particular society. And legal entity. Legal entity means perpetual succession and common seal. What do you mean by perpetual succession? Continuous existence. Means it is never ending process. The society will run permanently. People will come and go. Okay. But the society is in existence. The society will run permanently. Okay. Then equal voting right. Everyone has a equal voting right. And rendering the good services to the people. Then distribution or disposal of profit. Means whatever is the profit earned in the organization, what basis it will be distributed, maybe ratio wise or in what proportion. Then open membership. What do you mean by open membership? Okay, there is no restriction for a certain category of employees. Anyone can be a part or shareholder of that society. Then economic motive. Economic motive is providing whatever the marketing facilities are there, okay, credit facilities, and providing land for construction of houses. Then mutual help. In mutual help, one term was been given as what? All for each and each for all. Means here I had given you example of the organization. Organization also need people, and plus people also need organization. Because what happen, organization without the employees or without the human resources in the organization, it doesn't mean that it runs only with the machine. And also the people require organization. So this is all about the nature of cooperative organization.